We're here with Tony, and last week, as you know, Tony brought his Mini. This week, he brought his most special car, and it's a special car because it's an old love affair. We're going to find out from Tony just exactly what that means about this car.
This is a 1971 Ferrari 365 GTC 4. This was the luxury car made in between the Daytona and the Dino. They built 505 cars. I owned it in the early 80s or late 70s, sold it in 1980. And 6 years ago I got a call that the fellow wanted to sell the car, and he offered it to me first. And he had only put 4,000 miles on the car in the 20 years in between my ownership. So it's gone through a 4-year complete restoration, both mechanical, paint and interior. And if you'd like to see the interior,
let's have a look at the Connolly leather hides here. Look at that. How beautiful is that? And
a beautiful dash.
What's also special about this car is how you managed to refinish the console panel there, which is very difficult to do. Do you want to share that secret or keep it to yourself?
Well, they don't make any center consoles. They're impossible to find, and mine was split in 2 pieces. So I had it welded, and I found an artist that did an overlay. The artist did an overlay and for all the knobs and dials and so forth. And when they anodized it and then painted it, we put the overlay over with all the printing, and it looks like it did the day it came out of the factory. What's most interesting is this car obviously has the Barani wires, which it came with.
Beautiful wheels.
It is one of 505 cars built. And to achieve the low hood line on the car, I'll take you around the engine, because what they had to do is they had to put side draft Weber carburetors. I'll get rid of this.
That's what he tells us.
Get this open. And, oh, I'm sorry, feel free, Doug, to look at the engine.
Beautiful. Look at all those Webers.
Normal Ferrari has the Webers on top of the motor, but to achieve this low hood line, the carburetors obviously are coming out the side so that they could maintain a low profile on the car. What's interesting is the car had 40,000 miles when I sold it. It had 44,000 miles when I bought it back. So in 20 years of ownership, the man put 4,000 miles on the car, which created the need for the restoration, because it just sat too long. And the worst abuse you can do to a Ferrari is not drive it. And he never drove the car, so it required a 4-year restoration. Both mechanical and cosmetic, and this is my toy, and I got her back, and I love it.
Now, the most fascinating thing about this is your choice of color. Most guys would cave and paint their car red, and you chose such a unique color that it is probably the most stunning one out there at this point.
It was just voted by the club that is only for owners of this car. They had all repainted their cars Ferrari red, and the car looks awful in red.
One of the few.
Yeah, but they offered this car in 48 exterior colors.
Which is also amazing.
Which is incredible. They made 505 cars in 48 different colors. And the interior choices, there were 15 different interior choices on the car. So I'm very pleased with the way it It came out of restoration. It's a wonderful driving car, and just happy to have her back.
Now another thing, part of your color decision was the fact that on these models, the front bumpers were black.
Yes,
so
they're rubber front bumpers. So imagine the car in red, you'd be looking at a black stripe across the front bumper.
And with this blends in so much better that it actually extends the line of the car and makes it look even sleeker. So another good choice.
I believe that every car looks best in one color. On this particular car, the best color for it was indeed the navy blue. And just interestingly enough, on the website for this car, they just took a vote as to the most popular color, and it was the dark blue with the saddle interior. So
good choice.
A little ahead of my time.
Ahead of your time. You're
Doug, wonderful to see you this morning.
Thank you again. Thanks for bringing the car.
Thank you. Doug, this is the Platinum Award that we won at the Concorso Ferrari, the concourse in Pasadena for the Ferrari Club of America. The Platinum Award is the best you can do at a Ferrari concours. It's first in class, and that was this car's first time out at a car show. So I'm very pleased to have this.
Amazing. A nice reward for all your hard work.
Oh, it sure is. 4 years worth.